guys, welcome back into the Stokastic YouTube channel. My name's Geoff Ulrich, and in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit of NBA action for No House Advantage. And if you're new to No House Advantage, there's a couple different ways to play on the site. So right off the bat, we're going to be talking about the Pick'em contest in this video. And for this slate, for this Sunday, December 18th, man, it's so close to Christmas, we have a 20K guaranteed, 10K to first contest up on No House Advantage, $20 entry fee. Guys, there's been a lot of overlay on No House Advantage for this season, for NFL and now for NBA. So really recommend checking out the site. Lots to take advantage of there. Lots of big prizes to play for as well. And if you use promo code Stokastic when you're signing up there, you get a free $50 match deposit bonus right off the top. Great time to check out No House Advantage here, especially with football coming to an end. Got all these NBA slates up for grabs. We're going to be talking about a lot of NBA props in this video, and we're going to be using the free projections on Stokastic.com to help guide us. And yes, I said free because for No House Advantage, we have free projections up on Stokastic.com on the site there, so you can check that out after you're done watching this video as well. Lots of great stuff going on. There's also the Versus the House contest. We also have videos up for that on the Odd Shopper YouTube channel, so you can check those out. But for now, smash that like button, subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. And you know what? Let's just get right into it. Let's get into this nice little slate that we have on a Sunday. We got some really, really strong props that are projecting on No House Advantage for the Pick'em contest. There's a couple different ways I like to go about this game, this slate as well. And I mentioned game because there's a game I really like targeting with 2, 3, maybe even 4 props. We're going to talk about 2 of them here, but it is the Charlotte Hornets versus the Denver Nuggets, or at the Denver Nuggets today. We got a big point total here, 235.5. Not shocking with Charlotte involved. Denver is pretty heavy favorites, so interesting there. But there's a lot of props for this game that I think you can stack in a lot of different ways. And you know what? We're going to start with one that is just projecting as our favorite. It's PJ Washington, under 5.5 rebounds here. And I mean, there's this prop, but let's just admit it, it's just too big. So I'm not even sure how many people will look at this prop and want to take it because, it's PJ Washington. How many people want to play PJ Washington? But you look at what he's done in the rebound department, gone under this in 6 straight games. And if you just even look at his average for the season, it's been far heavier to the under on 5.5 than it has been to the over. So Washington, not really what you'd call a strong rebounder. He's also just in a tough matchup here. Aaron Gordon on the other side. Obviously, the Joker is there as well. So tough matchup for PJ Washington to get anything going on the boards department, in my opinion. And I mean, you just look at what Denver does as a team as well. They allow the fewest rebounds in the league. As I mentioned, it's a really tough matchup. So nothing here really suggests that PJ Washington is suddenly going to break out with a big rebound game. I think we're going to play the projections here, take what's given to us. And again, we're not talking about a star player here. We got a big slate. So PJ Washington may even slide under the radar just a little bit, but at 5.5 rebounds, let's start with a strong under for our Pick'em contest. Put this one high up. Really like this one. I would even just put it at the top of your lineup. I think 5.5 rebounds for PJ Washington tonight. Gonna be a big ask. So let's stick that in as a high point play for our under. Let's stick with this game. Like I said, there's a lot of props in this game that I think you can use tonight and as high point plays. And another one, we'll go to the other side, but we're going to bring up Aaron Gordon in this spot. Now, look, much like the PJ Washington prop, I think we've got a prop here on Aaron Gordon that just, it doesn't really make that much sense, but, that's what we kind of get with No House Advantage. They give us props that are very polarizing. A lot of the field will probably be on the over here, and there's some props where a lot of the fields are going to be on the under on props as well, but it creates leverage opportunities. I'm just not sure that Aaron Gordon is a place where you should be taking a big leverage opportunity and going against the field. We got a 12.5 point prop here on Aaron Gordon. Now, I don't even know the last time he went under that number. You have to go back about 8 games, and I think he got injured in that game or something, or maybe he fouled out, but Aaron Gordon been very consistent producer, playing big minutes, basically 30 minutes a night or more. And again, like the game setup here is beautiful for him because he's not playing a tough defensive team. He's not playing like the Cavaliers or something. He's playing the Charlotte Hornets, who pace up. We got big, a big implied team total for the Denver Nuggets tonight as well. So Aaron Gordon just in a really good spot to probably just smash this point total to the over tonight. 12.5. Gordon really not going to have to do that much for us. 30 minutes a game, like I said. He hasn't played less than 30 minutes in about 10 games. So Aaron Gordon over 12.5 points. We'll stick with that game. And again, a couple other props you can look at quickly here. You know, LaMelo Ball, I think a good underplay here as well. And then Kelly Oubre Jr. on the points, I think a good over as well. So lots of different props to look at in that game. Let's go away from that game though. I don't want to just talk about Charlotte and Denver. We got like an 8-game slate here, so there's some other opportunities out there on the board. And I do like looking at this Chicago-Minnesota game. And again, it's a tougher matchup for the interior guys on Chicago. Nikola Vucevic in a tough matchup here. Rudy Gobert on the other side, obviously. Minnesota just not a team that gives up, you know, a ton of rebounds. I mean, they're not the greatest defensive team either, but it's just a tough matchup for Vucevic, really from not just a rebounding perspective, but just from a pure just matchup perspective with Gobert. So we have Vucevic, or the site, I should say, Noah's Advantage has a 35.5 point rebound assist prop up on Vucevic for this slate. And we have this projected as a very strong underplay. And I like rolling with it, quite frankly. I mean, we have Vucevic projected for actually right around 29 or 30 points, rebounds, and assists. And I think that's more in line with what I'd be expecting in this game tonight. You know, his rebounds have been pretty consistent, but he really hasn't been like a high-end rebounder of late. Been under 10 rebounds over his last 4 games. The points have been hit or miss. They kind of always are with Vucevic these days. You know, only 9 points in his last outing. So I'm not really sure where like the big outburst is going to come to get him over 35.5 in this game. Even if he has a decent night, like on the boards, and maybe gets to 12 or 11 points, I mean, he's going to have to pour in some points against Gobert, which is not an easy task at all. So Vucevic, a very strong underplay. Wanted to throw that one out there. Again, I'm not sure how many people will be looking at Vucevic tonight and just looking at the under, but when you look at the matchup and everything and what he's done and is just his last little stretch, I think it's a great spot to take him to an under, quite frankly. I look at this matchup and it just seems better for Levine and DeRozan to be doing a lot of the usage as well. So Nikola Vucevic, 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We're going to go under that as well. All right, let's end with an over here, kind of mix and match here, you know, go back and forth. We're going to look at another player here. And I mean, obviously, you know, like one of the biggest stars in the league, and LeBron James. And we're going to go to his assist prop at 4.5 assists. LeBron James is probable for tonight. He's always got some kind of tag on him these days, so no shock there. I'm pretty sure he's going to play. Obviously, if he doesn't play, don't use him at all because he won't get any points. It'll just wreck your lineup. If a guy's out, you just leave him out of your lineup as well, no house. But LeBron is probable tonight. He should be suiting up here against the Washington Wizards. And again, I like looking at LeBron's assist prop. We have this projected as a strong over. It's only a 4.5 prop, but LeBron been handling the ball. Still is a pretty primary ball handler for the Lakers. They like to use him there a little bit. I know Schroeder's out there. Dennis Schrader, excuse me, and Beverley as well. But LeBron's been getting his assists regardless of who else is on the floor with them. And at 4.5, I mean, we just have this projected as a strong overplay. Regardless, I think he's gone well over this in 3 of his last 4 games. You know, you got to match up with the Wizards, which, you know, defensively, like the Wizards are a pretty strong team, but a close point spread here. LeBron should be playing a whole bevy of minutes if he starts, you know, in the 37 to 40 range, expecting a close game here. I think that really works in our favor. And again, this is really just a projection play for me. I think at 4.5 assists, you look at his larger body of work over the season. You look at what he's done over the last little bit. Like I said, regardless of who else is on the floor, he's been acting as a pretty standard playmaker for the Lakers. 4.5 assists. I think you're going to want to take this to the over whenever you're getting this line. And LeBron James is healthy and out there playing a full bevy of minutes, which he's going to be tonight, it looks like. So LeBron James over 4.5 assists. Not too much to break down here. We've got a lot of sample on LeBron. We know what he's like on the Lakers. He'll fill the stat sheet if he's out there and healthy, and it looks like that's what we're going to get tonight. So we're going to go a quick recap here, guys. We're going to go PJ Washington under 5.5 rebounds for the contest. Again, really like that one. Put that one high up. Aaron Gordon over 12.5 points for the night. Again, sticking with that same game, it's going to be a popular prop, but I like just eating the chalk there with Aaron Gordon. You can look to differentiate other places. Nikola Vucevic under 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Again, I kind of like this one. Might be a bit more of a sneaky underplay, but tough matchup there. And then LeBron James over 4.5 assists. Good projection play for us to end out here. Again, free projections over on Stokastic.com for No House Advantage. So those are going to be our 4 main props. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. And remember, if you're new to No House Advantage, promo code Stokastic gets you a $50 free match deposit bonus right off the top. Lots of big prizes out there tonight. 20K guaranteed contest, 10K to first. for the NBA slate. Guys, hope you have a great night of NBA action. My name is Geoff Ulrich. We'll talk to you soon.